Hello, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome. How are you today? How are things around your house?
My day is good.
Was good. Okay. And how are things around your house?
Um,
How are things around your house?
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Nice to see you.
Me too.
Don't you understand my question, Miss Bonilla?
No, teacher.
No. Okay, let's see if Mr. Gomez. I was asking to Miss Bonilla, Mr. Gomez, how are things around her house? So how are things around your house?
I ask question.
No, it's a question for you too, because she didn't didn't answer because she didn't catch the idea. So maybe you can answer. It's a question
Repeat,
for you.
repeat the question, teacher, please.
Sure. How are things around your house? Or in your house or around your
Um,
house?
eh, eh, Everything is okay, teacher, in my
Okay.
house.
Okay.
Thank you.
Nice to know. I'm glad to know that everything's
Yes.
fine. Everything's okay around your house. Okay, so you see, Miss Bonilla, it means how because of the rain, you know. So how are things around or in your house? That was the question. But I
How
hope
about
that yeah.
how about you, teacher?
Good, great. Yeah, very,
Okay.
very, very good. So if I wouldn't, possibility, right? Remember? If I wouldn't know that many people, you know, are not having a good time, I would say, okay, it's great. Yeah, because everything's fine here. We are at home. Everything's quiet. The weather is good. So for me, everything's fine. But I know that not everybody's, you know,
Yes.
it's
It's right.
okay or are okay. So that's what I can say. Oh, that's great, sir. But yes, at home, everything's
Okay.
very good. Okay, so my dear people, we're going to continue today with this that we have to work. Okay, and let me do some questions for you, maybe. And did you work yesterday? Did you work yesterday, guys?
No, I didn't, teacher.
You didn't.
And today, the same.
Same. Neither.
Neither.
Okay. Okay, and are you going to work tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow is I
I am.
I
Yeah, because I asked, are you going to, right? If I said, will you work tomorrow? You will answer, will you work tomorrow?
Yes. Um, yes,
Will?
I work. Or yes, will.
I will.
Yes, I will.
I will.
Okay.
Okay, so, but in this case, I asked, are you going to work tomorrow? So that's why you said, yes, I am. Okay, yes, I am. And what are you going to do after class? Any plan? What are you going to do after class?
In general, so today,
Today.
I eat.
I'm
I am. I am
Uh-huh.
eat.
I am going to it.
Okay. I am
Yeah.
going to eat.
Yeah. Because it is future, right? Remember? It is future. Remember that
Yes.
what are you doing in this moment, Mr. Gomez? What are you doing in this moment?
Uh, I am studying English.
Okay, I am studying English. I am talking to you. I am paying attention to you. I am watching you.
Mm,
Okay,
yes.
many things, right? I am
Yes.
speaking English. Okay,
Yes.
so you see in this moment, right? In this moment. But maybe for future too, right? After class is future. So that's why I ask, what are you going to do after class? So if I ask, what are you going to do after class? The answer can be, well, I am going to drink a chocolate, a hot chocolate, for example, right? After class, I'm going to drink a hot chocolate. Okay, so in that case, always I am or I'm going to and the verb. Okay, just to keep it fresh. Remember. Okay, that was the review, my conversation review for today. Okay, so you know that I like to test your memory with those structures that we have been studying together. Okay, so but now let's continue with our book. Today's topic. Okay, so here we have some questions. I want to know how many siblings do you have, Miss Bonilla? How many siblings do you have?
Mm,
Siblings? Do you remember that siblings are brothers and sisters, right?
ah,
Siblings equal brothers and sisters. Can be brothers or can be sister or can be both. In general, we don't say brothers because are boys and sisters because are girls. And I don't know if you have brothers or sisters. That's why I said, do you have siblings? Any siblings?
and yes,
Yes. Okay.
uh,
How many?
one sister.
You have one sister? Just one sister?
Yes.
Okay. Well, can you ask to Mr. Gomez, please, Miss Bonilla? To the question to Mr. Gomez.
Um, and repeat question, please, teacher.
Okay. Do you have, remember that is in present? So we need the indicator that we have a question, right? Is do. So we are going to do a question to Mr. Gomez in present. So we use do at the beginning. But in this case, how many, that is a double word, how many brothers and sisters do you have? Or do you have more directly, right? More directly. Do you have brothers and sisters? Or do you have siblings?
Mr. Gomez,
Do you?
do you have
Siblings?
brothers?
Okay. Can be
Do
brothers and
you
sisters.
do you have siblings?
Siblings?
Yes, I have two brothers.
Okay. Just brothers?
Just brothers, yes.
Okay. Good. Good for you. Okay. So you have just brothers and Miss Bonilla has just sisters. I mean, just one. Okay, so we have here, right? So we're gonna do this. You're gonna use this information, learning a foreign language, raising a child that is a new child, right? Raising a child is like receiving, raising a child, renovating the house, working in another country, learning to drive, and writing a blog. Those are some of the things that you must include, but your own ideas, right? Why? Because you are going to do 3 sentences and it says, look, 2 activities have to be true, but 1 needs to be false. Okay? So Miss Bonilla will say 3 things about her sister or any member of her family, and Mr. Gomez is going to say 3 things about members of his family. Okay, and we're gonna discover what is true and what is false. But remember, 2 things true and 1 thing false. Okay, you can use these activities or your own ideas. Okay, so I'm gonna give you 2 minutes to think about it. 1 member of your family and say and invent 1, right? If you want, or invent the 3, or use these options, learning a new language, or do a combination. But 3, 2, 1 false, and 2 true. Is it clear? This short activity?
It's about my family, my brother.
Yeah,
In this case.
about your family. If you want to do it about your brother, great. Or your brothers, right? Can be your grandpa, can be your mom, I don't know. But if you want your brothers, it's okay. Okay, 2 minutes. Here we have some other activities. Going to college, traveling around the world, or maybe you can say traveling to Guatemala, to Canada, I don't know, right? Playing in a band or playing on a team. Those are the options. Or your own ideas, your own activities. Okay, time's over. So let's listen to Mr. Gomez, okay? Pay attention to Mr. Gomez information, Miss Bonilla. You can do it in this way, right? Similar. Here you have an example, or just say it naturally. My brother is working in this moment, right? Remember that are activities that they are doing in this moment. I mean, not exactly this moment, right? In this moment, but during this period of time. So my brother is working in Berlin and his wife is studying German there. My niece is learning 3 languages at school: German, English, and Spanish. Is your brother really working in Berlin? Yes, he is. Is your sister really learning Spanish? No, she's not. Remember that we are going to is, so the short answers are with verb to be. Okay, just to remember that. Okay, Mr. Gomez, can you tell us, please, the information? And Miss Bonilla will identify which are true and which of them are is false. Is false.
Okay, my brother has 23 years ago. He
Say that again. My brother has 23 years ago.
yes, not years.
Okay. Ago?
No, no. Sorry, I grown. I'm not grown. Is okay or
Yeah,
Samaya?
I'm wrong. Yes, I'm wrong. Oh, that's
Wrong.
incorrect. Oh, I made a mistake. I don't know.
I'm mistaken. Yes. He has 23 years. He is learning to drive. He is study English and he playing the guitar.
Okay. One thing, Mr. Gomez, remember that when we talk about the age, we don't use has. Never. Right? Never. We don't say he has 23 years old or 20 years old. We use verb to be. Can you repeat the age of your brother, please? How old is he?
He is
Okay, there you are.
he is 23.
Okay. You can say he's 23 years old or he's 23. Correct. No problem, right? If you omit years old, no problem. But never has. Remember, never has. He has no. Okay, and I listened that you said he is a study. Okay, maybe you didn't. I don't know if you didn't realize that if you identify that you said he's a student or studying. I don't remember. But he is a student, yes. But I think that you said he is a studying. So no a, right? Because in the middle of the structure, we don't use a. Remember, the structure is verb to be, he is, and studying. He is studying. Okay? He's studying what did you say? Can you repeat, please?
English.
Okay, he's studying English. He's in a
He is learning to drive.
okay, he's
He is
learning to
studying
drive.
English and he is playing the guitar.
Okay, he's playing the guitar. And he is, right, 23 years old. He is playing the guitar. He is studying English. And he is the other?
Learning to drive.
Okay, learning to drive. Can you identify which of them is true, Miss Bonilla? Which of those sentences about Mr. Gomez's brother is true?
It's true. Playing in guitar.
Okay. It's true that he's playing the guitar and
Studying English.
and it's true that he is, remember that is in present continuous, right? Because it's in this period of time. Not just in this moment, but maybe 1 month ago, 2 months ago, and now. Okay. So is that correct, Mr. Gomez?
No, he isn't playing the guitar.
Okay, no, he isn't playing the guitar. That is false. Okay.
It's false.
And which one is true?
Other play learning to try, study English. Yes, it's true.
And is he 23 years old? Is he 23 years old? Okay. Okay.
Yes, he
Because
is.
you did 4, right? You did 4.
Mhm.
Yeah, which is good, right? But it's supposed to be 3, 2 false and 1 true. So I thought maybe you did 2 false, but no, just 1. Okay, excellent. There we have more than required, right? More than was required. Excellent. What about your information, Miss Bonilla? Can you tell us, please, about what member of your family are you going to talk about? Or members, maybe?
My sister.
Okay, about your sister? Tell us or
Um,
tell Mr. Gomez about your sister.
my sister have
Has.
has my sister has their 13 years old.
Okay, so if you are talking about the age, never has. I thought that you would say my sister has a new house and my sister has a 2023-22 car. I don't know, right? But in that case, if you're talking about age, remember, my sister is. My sister is. Verb to be to talk about the age, guys. My sister is 13. Don't
My
forget it, Miss
sister,
Bonilla.
my sister is 13 years old.
Okay. What else?
My sister is no recuerdo si decía renovation.
Renovating her house. Renovating. My sister is renovating her house.
My sister is renovating her house.
Her house.
My sister is raising a child.
A child. Child. Okay, there we have 3. So which one is false, Mr. Gomez?
It's difficult, teacher. Eh, is for false. I don't know. Raising a child.
Okay, is that false?
No, it's true.
Okay, it's true. Okay, you have 1 more opportunity, Mr. Gomez.
So it's renovation. It's for renovation in the house. Or her
Mr.
house.
Gomez.
Her house.
Well, it doesn't make sense. Do you remember the expression? It's not logical, right? It doesn't make sense for me. But let's see. Let's see what Miss Bonilla says. Is that true, Miss Bonilla? Is your sister renovating her house? Miss Bonilla?
Huh? No, no. Renovation. The house
Renovated?
i- is false.
Okay, so she is not renovating. She is not renovating her house. Okay, because
She
remember that is continuous. She's not
is not
renovating. Mhm.
renovating
Her house.
her house.
Okay, but you said that your sister is 13. So it doesn't make sense for me because if your sister is 13 and she is raising a child and she is renovating the house, make no sense for me. So you mean that your sister is 30 maybe? How old is your sister, Miss Bonilla? How old is your sister?
Um,
Uh-huh. How old is your sister?
I don't know.
Okay, tell me in Spanish, I'm gonna help you. How old is your sister?
Es que lo
Miss
primero que
Bonilla,
dice, no le entiendo. Lo primero que
how old is your sister? How old are you, Mr. Gomez?
I am 31 years.
Okay, you see, he's 31 years old. Okay, so how old is Mr. Gomez? Is his age? How many years? But we don't say how many years do you have, Mr. Gomez? No, never. I never will say that, right? How many years do you have, Mr. Gomez? No, that is in Spanish. In English, we always say, how old are you? Okay, Miss Bonilla?
okay.
So how old is your sister?
Um, 30 years old.
Okay, 30, okay, 30 years old. Okay, so I listened 13. So that's why I thought that it was false. It was the false information because, as I said, right, make no sense for me that she's 13 and she's raising a child and she's renovating the house. Okay, but she's 30. Now it makes sense. Okay, so good. Good. You see, that is the information that we have. Okay, I don't know if Ms. Munoz, if you are you around? Can you participate? Would you like to
Hi, teacher.
participate? Hi, Ms. Munoz. Welcome. A pleasure
Hi.
to listen to you. Can you
Yes, teacher.
participate?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so we're talking about two things that are true about one member of your family. One of these. For example, Mr. Gomez says, my brother is, my brother is what did you say, Mr. Gomez? Is playing the guitar. My brother is
Learning to drive.
learning to drive, and my brother is learning a new language. And no, learning English, he said, I think. Okay, so, and Miss Bonilla said that her sister is raising a child. You see here, a new baby, right? Raising a child. And that her sister is renovating the house. Okay, so can you choose one member of your family, Miss Bonilla, and tell us what are they doing those days? Two things true and one thing false. You have to tell us a lie. And here you have the
For
other activities.
example,
Or
for
you can,
example, teacher,
okay, you can do, excuse me, or you can do your own sentences, right? It's not demanding that you use these activities. Tell me, miss.
my brother is
Play soccer.
Playing. Playing.
Playing.
Okay, my brother is playing soccer. Okay, tell us one more. Remember, true, false, and one false and two sentences have to be true. Okay, you have one. My brother is playing soccer. Next.
My sister is, how do you say, corredor? Atleta?
Okay, but it has to be, is a runner, right? Or athlete. But in this case, we have to talk about the present continuous, Miss Muñoz. I don't know if you were in the previous classes, but remember the present continuous is when we talk about something that is happening, okay, in a period of time. For example, you are learning English, okay? You are learning a second language. You have, I don't know, how many months do you have learning English, Mr. Gomez? How many months? Oh, years? Yeah, how many months? Three? 3
3
months?
months. Yes.
Okay, so let's say that Mr. Gomez started to study or learn English 3 months ago. And now he's still studying English. So it is a process, right? That began in the past, but is still in present. That's what we express with this structure. I am learning English. I am working for a new company. My sister is traveling around the world. Okay, so activities that are still in the present, but empezaron in the past. It's a period, okay? It's in a period of time that we do the activities. Or maybe in this moment, right? For example, I am talking by phone in this moment. Hi, how are you doing? Oh, I'm fine. Yes, I'm in English classes. Okay, good. So I am talking by phone in this moment. So there are two ways, Ms. Muñoz, that we can use this structure for period of time or for this moment, exactly this moment. Okay, so, but in this case, we are talking about for a period of time. So my brother is playing in a new team, playing soccer for a new team. Or my brother is playing soccer for a professional team. Ok, so entendemos que empezó a hacerlo hace no sé cuánto y todavía está él practicando. That's the idea. So are activities that your family, one member of your family is doing for a period of time. Okay, so I don't know if, because I don't remember if you were in the previous classes. So a fast review, right? Okay, so what are they doing during those days? Okay, your brother is playing soccer, right? And what else, Miss Miss Muñoz, excuse me? Something else using this structure. To be.
Teacher.
Yes.
El ING, ¿verdad? Present.
Continuous, yes. Look,
Present continuous.
verb to be and the verb with ing, always.
For example, my brother is swimming.
Okay, my brother is swimming professionally, let's say, right? To make more sense. My brother is swimming professionally. Okay. My brother is Professionally. Okay. And your brother is playing soccer, you said, right? And your brother is a whole athlete. Okay, a whole athlete. He swims and he plays soccer. Okay, so he is swimming. He is playing soccer. What else?
My sister is present continuous teacher de talkative.
My sister is talking? No.
Como,
Okay, no, miss, because if talkative is a characteristic. Okay, I can say the teacher is talkative. I mean that I speak, right? I speak a lot. Well, I have to. Okay, so I speak a lot. That is talkative. Okay, but in present continuous, he's talking maybe. Remember, Miss Muñoz, aquí estamos diciendo, él está aprendiendo francés. Él está jugando soccer en un nuevo equipo. ¿Ok? I am working as a teacher. ¿Ok? I am traveling. Porque ya tengo como 2 semanas de andar de una ciudad a otra. So I am traveling. But talkative es como hablantín. Okay, talkative. So it makes no sense in present continuous. Okay.
okay, teacher. My sister is driving, aprendiendo a manejar.
Okay, my sister is learning to drive. Yeah, learning to drive.
Learning to drive.
Okay. Remember, guys, after the second verb, 2 verbs together. Learn es el primero. To drive. The second verb, most of the time we use to. Learn. My sister
Sure.
My sister is learning. I have the structure here, right? Está aprendiendo. To, porque viene otro verbo más. ¿Cuál es el otro verbo? Drive. So remember that when you have 2 verbs together, not always, but most of the time, before the second we use to. Cuando van 2 juntitos, no siempre, pero muchas veces. Okay, so my sister is learning to drive. Okay. Remember, Miss Bonilla. 2 ciertas y una mentira. ¿Así lo hizo? ¿O todas son mentiras?
Yes.
¿O todas son verdad?
My sister false.
Okay. So your brother is swimming and your brother is playing soccer.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, he's an athlete.
Yes. A professional.
Oh, really?
And swimming, yes.
Oh, really good. Is he in any team? Is he in any team? I mean, maybe at school, maybe I don't know.
Maybe school and security.
Security?